Hey guys, this is the look I'm doing today. It's totally, just like off the top of my head. It is another part of the Good Charlotte collaboration that me and Ashley are doing. I have one album cover left to do, which I'm skipping for today because it's their newest one, Cardiology, and there's so much like reflection in this. I'm having a hell of a time making these colors work together. It's like a pinkish red, green, and like tan and brown, so I gotta play around some more before I can come up with a look inspired by this one. But we decided to do like looks inspired by the guys in the band, so I guess we're gonna do like our favorite member. So Ashley's doing a look inspired by Benji, and mine is inspired by Joel. Now, I guess I kind of have to explain it because back in the day, probably, I think it was when they were, I can't even remember now. Everything kind of just like blends together. It might have been after they had recorded the Chronicles of Life and Death, I think. I know they were touring in Japan, and for a very short period of time Joel had green hair with leopard print in it, so that is what I pulled my inspiration from. I wanted to do something like, I didn't want to just do a boring look, so, and then the star is because I don't remember, I think it might have been his first tattoos, but he just has star outlines like right here on his shoulder, so that's what that is from. So leopard print and stars. I figured it was a cute idea, and I kind of liked the way it turned out, so this is my Joel Madden inspired look, because he is my favorite member of Good Charlotte. I love them all, but I've had like the biggest crush on him for forever. I know it's stupid, but he's like my favorite celebrity crush, if you want to call it that. And I actually did meet them once. Like, I hope we can meet them again when we go see them in March, but he was really sick the night that I met them, and then, but he was still so nice. Like, if anybody ever tells you Good Charlotte or like dicks or whatever, don't listen, because he was so sick and he was still wicked nice. Yeah, a couple days later I came down with a really bad cold, so I was telling everybody that I had Joel Madden's cold, and I was like all excited that I was sick. Dork moment, but yeah, so I'm gonna just get into this. I'm going to prime my eye with the Kat Von D primer, the skin one. I have to like, I'm still not using my tripod because I can't stand that thing. Alright, the brighter green on the lid that I'm using is Kush. This is the Urban Decay I Love New York palette. I took the drawer out because it's easier to work with when you're doing a tutorial. And I just took an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and put that all over the lid. It's just a really pretty, shimmery, bright green. Well, it's not really bright, it's like a true green. Alright, so it's kind of messy, but we will fix that. Then just to deepen the crease, I took Loaded, which is like a super dark forest green color. Just took that on one of the e.l.f. crease brushes. And I did almost like a cut crease, but a very soft one. So I just started in the corner and kind of brought it in above the Kush color. Alright, so of course my eye had to start watering on the corner, so it's not blending like I want it to. This is just the Kat Von D blending brush. Alright, this eye is obviously gonna turn out way better, but that is as good as I can get it right now because my eyes do not want to cooperate. So, I'm going to use Brulee by Wet n Wild as the highlight color. Now, For the leopard spots, I just used this black liquid liner from Hot Topic. It has a little, kind of like a felt tip marker almost, so it makes it easy to draw the little spots. So I'm just going to randomly place them. I'm not going to worry too much about linking them up, matching them up with the other side, I mean. The easiest way to make them is just to make like a little C. Alright, so I kind of goofed up on one of them, one of the little spots, but it still looks alright. I just went ahead and lined the top lash line with that same Hot Topic liner. So that's that, and then I used a white on the waterline. It's just the NYX white eyeliner, the pencil kind. And underneath, on the lower lash line, I used a Styli-Style pencil, the Line and Seal 24 eyeliner in Jade. It's a pretty green color. And then to kind of set that, I'm just going to go back in with that Kush color and go over the liner on the lower lash line with that. And I'm just using the little Kat Von D smudger brush. So that looks like that. I have my makeup mirror on now because it's kind of dark in here and I can't see when I'm doing my makeup, but I really need to get a daylight one because it kind of, the yellow washes out the color when I'm over near it, so at least over here you can see it better. So that's pretty much it except for mascara. And as always, the Maybelline Define-A-Lash. And then you could do a star on this side too. I'm just gonna leave it on that side for now. And I didn't do any blush, but I'm going to do for lips. The Viva Glam Gaga 2. I know I did a kind of like first impressions video. I've been liking this more now that I've been playing around with it. If I just lightly put it on and not like, I'm not used to like lipstick being so as pigmented as this is, and I guess all the amplified ones are super pigmented like that. I like the lip gloss when I wear it by itself, and then I like this when I don't use too much of it, so. If I can block out the light. See, it doesn't look as brown to me when I don't use as much of it. And then over it, if I can get a lip brush, the Wonder Woman lip gloss in Emancipation. I have been using a lip brush to put this on just so, because so much product comes out on this that you don't really need all of that. So I'm just going to use a lip brush to put it over. This is just in one of the e.l.f. dollar lip brushes. And I actually like that combination with the Viva Glam Gaga 2 because it makes it more pinky instead of like brownish nude. So that is it for my, let me shut off the light so it stops washing me out. That is it for my Joel Madden inspired look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna stick in some pictures. Like I said, the next one will probably be the cardiology one if I can come up with something. I'm sure I'll be able to eventually, but nothing's hitting me right now, which is why I was inspired to do this one instead. So I'll talk to you guys soon.